Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody in the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody else in between this great, big, beautiful country of ours. How the hell you do? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Oh my gosh. Ugh. Okay, it's not a kid's show. All right, you got crumb munchers, rugrats running around. Time for them for a nap. If they're old enough to be in school, they should be in school. If they're homeschooled, it's break time. It don't matter if they just started on the West Coast at 9 o'clock being homeschooled. Take a break. Give them an Xbox, PlayStation, iPad, iPhone, whatever. Put headphones on. Earbuds. Put the earbuds on. Put the Bluetooth. Yeah. Oh my God. My mind is going away. Slowly but surely. Man, what news today. Holy cow. Wait. See? I can't even get that right. I'm pretty sure. I got to check it again. Norman Lear, right? He passed away. Let me look it up. Yep. Wait, there he is. Norman Lear. Yes, he passed away. Yesterday, December 5th. What did it say about him? I don't know. Great producer. All in the Family. Oh, jeez. So many other ones. I wonder if they have a list of his things. All in the Families, the Jeffersons. Okay, it said, did Norman Lear serve in World War II? Hey, listen, it's something you didn't know about him, right? He flew 52 combat missions, for which he was awarded the Air Medal with 4 oak leaf clusters. Lear was discharged from the Army in 1945. Okay. So, he and his fellow World War II crew members are featured in the book. Crew Umbrago? I don't know. Umbriago? Umbrago? I don't know. By Daniel P. See, this is Mangled News, folks. I'm not no Dan Rather, you know? I'm a normal, fairly educated guy. I just, linguistics escape me. I don't do too bad on the Asian names. But, with names, yeah, but this is like words. So, here. What sitcoms did he create? Maude, The Jeffersons, All in the Family, One Day at a Time, Good Times. So, he was 101 years old. It's freaking amazing. Jeez. And what's her name? Jeez, look, this is embarrassing. You thought Monday's show was bad? Hey, no comparison. No. Monday's was a real fart. It was a real fart. Excuse me, I gotta get my coffee. Monday was bad. I was just like all over everything. Taylor Swift on the cover of Time magazine. Person of the year. There's one lady said on one of the socials up, I don't have nothing against her. She had one heck of a year. She had the sold out. She had the concert snafu. She had the sold out concert on the movie concert, whatever, played in a theater. Going with a football player. Hey, pretty. Here's some really useless stuff. And tell me if you agree with me. This ought to go on Chuck's Rant Radio right now. The DOJ is charging 4 Russian soldiers with war crimes. How ludicrous is that? Oh no, it's so okay. They charged him, right? How are you going to bring him to justice? And they had what's his name up there on the podium to breaking news. Merrick Garland, right? We're charging these guys with war crimes, and he goes into the description about how the guy got treated, tortured. Mental torture. I mean, they kept threatening to shoot him. I guess that would wear on you mentally. Beat him up with the butts of their guns and all that. That ain't nothing compared to the torture of Vietnamese and the Japanese. And other places have done. Irregardless, it's still torture, right? But what gets me is, how are they going to catch him? What are they going to do? Okay, maybe if they get caught by the Ukrainian army. Well, here's the other bad part. They had 2 full names. Okay, 4 people were charged. They had 2 full names. The 2 that were in charge of this war crime. And they only have the first names of the other 2. What's up with that? How can you charge somebody with just 2 first names? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. Canadian says, good morning from Winnipeg and my grandson, George. High of 6 degrees Celsius, 42 today, and not even a skiff of snow. Crazy weather. I'm taking my granddaughter to Canad Inn's Winter Wonderland this evening. We'll post pics tonight. It just won't be the same without the snow, though. Enjoy your day. So that place up there in Canada, Winnipeg, I wonder if that's, she said Canad. Maybe it's Canadian. In Canada Inn's Winter Wonderland. Wonderland. Yeah, just Wonderland. Wonderland. Okay, this evening. Oh my God. Okay. I have all the media pictures and clips and everything blurred out. And so I clicked on the picture to see what it was, and her grandson George, I guess that's Autumn's fish, which is her granddaughter, is a fish. It's a blue fish. Grandson George is a fish. My God. Okay, so I'm not going to get lost in this today. But anyway, Mrs. Leo McGarry, her dad's she's in L.A. Very great lady. I mean, writer, and her dad's a director, producer, the whole works. And she's saying this hurts because she's probably known him, Norman Lear, all her life because she's part of the Hollywood group. Hmm. These people just, oh my God. Let's see. What's going on in Threads? Threads are usually pretty. Let's do that. Would help to post this shit. Good, that got posted. See, people asking for. Let's see. We did a thing, Catadell. We Catadell. We did a thing. I gotta say, being a strike captain was wild. I have never been so unqualified to do something in my entire life. I directed traffic. What WF? All right, WTF. How is that even legal? So grateful for everyone involved in this. I hope everyone stays engaged and continues to show up for one another. I learned so many things, but one of the most important lessons was that if you wear a safety vest, people will think you know what you're doing. Oh, so she's directing traffic. Oh, and I noticed this too. Time, Person of the Year. They have multiple covers of Taylor Swift on the cover. So I guess there's going to be that's good thinking for a magazine. For somebody like Taylor Swift, and they got all the fans that she has, they're not going to buy one copy. They're going to try to get the whole collection. So far I've seen like four different pictures of Taylor Swift on these covers of Time magazine. Yeah, I don't know. Is that what they're doing? You got to fill me in on this stuff. Oh no, this is cool. It's a meme, okay? And it's Bigfoot. I was chilling by the fire when Bigfoot walks into my campfire, takes a beer out of the cooler, and starts drinking it. Then he looked right at me and said, "No one is going to believe you." Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, okay, here you go. Kevin McCarthy. Here's some news. Kevin McCarthy to leave Congress at the end of the year. Good. Good for you, you crybaby spoiled brat. I couldn't believe that he didn't give up all them times that they voted over and over and over and over again. How could he, I think after the third try, I would have got the message. It's like, okay, so now he's leaving Congress. That's even more mature. It's like saying, okay, you won't let me play ball. I'm taking my ball and going home. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Stick it up your butt. What? This is on Threads. Just. So. What other news we got? Yeah. So anyway, where am I at? Okay. So anyway, no safe place. Okay, this is BBC News. Great news sources. I'm so glad that I was able to go ahead and get them. Yeah, I mean, even you can get them too. There's no great secret. The reason I got them is I got so sick of CNN and everybody else so focused on the war in Israel because it was wall to wall, 24/7, talking heads, nothing but Israel and the war. And there was no news about anything. It's like Ukraine dropped completely out of the map. Trump's trials and everything else going with that dropped completely out of the map. Everything, absolutely everything. Everything. And as far as local news, what can you do with local news other than it's local? You know, on your television. Or even on your radio. Local news is local. How many of you know that there was a great India, bunch of guys stuck in a cave for days and days and days and days and days during this Israel war, and they finally got them out? They had about a 15-second blip on that. After they got them out, no drama there. No drama there. I understand. Don't get me wrong. You know, there's a whole lot is Israelis that have dual citizenship. No doubt. They're also American citizens, you know. And hey, it's big news. It's big news when they're being held by a terrorist group, Hamas. But there was one thing on there. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm bitching about wall-to-wall Israel war, and all I'm doing is talking about it. But they had one officer from the Israeli army, what is it, IDF? And they're like, why are you going into South Gaza when you told him it was safe down there? And he's like, well, hey, we got to go where Hamas is. They're hiding behind their people. We have nothing to do with how this fighting is going. They're using people as shields. That's why there's so many people dying. And it's true. It's true. It's like I got, like I said, I got slammed before for saying that, you know, the Palestinian people ought to turn in their own Hamas people. It's like, get rid of this. We don't want this no more. You know, I bet if Netanyahu said, look, we will give you peace and make a border and you can have your own land if you turn everybody that's in Hamas, I wonder how that would work out. No safe place, fleeing Gazans say, as Israeli tanks push further south. There's no, you know, Israeli forces are closing in on 3 key areas in Gaza said to be Hamas strongholds, but where many civilians remain. Yeah, they ain't going to let them civilians go. Oh, no. You got to stay here, and then when you die and your kids die and everything else, then you know, you can join us because you can hate Israelis for doing that. So, no. U.S. and Canada. 44 minutes ago, by Madeline Halpert, BBC News, New York. Suspect arrested for string of shootings and homicides in Austin, Texas. Police in Austin, Texas have arrested a man after 6 people were killed and 3 injured in a confusing span of violence on Tuesday. The suspect, who has not been named, faces capital murder and other charges. Police determined Tuesday night that the day's shootings and homicides were connected, Interim Police Chief Robin Henderson said. The nature of the relationship, if any, between the suspect and the victim is unknown. Local outlets have named the suspect as 34-year-old Shane James, and county jail records confirmed a man with that name was arrested and charged with capital murder on Wednesday morning. The BBC has reached out to Austin police for confirmation. Okay. String of shootings. And so far they got him on 1. All right. I was going to give up on this. Let's go further. At a press conference Wednesday, Ms. Henderson said a series of violence incidents in the city of nearly 1 million began in the morning. The Austin Police Department received a call at 10:43 Eastern Standard Time, 15:43 Greenwich Mean Time, that a school district police officer had been shot and injured. The site of the shooting, Northeast Early College High School, locked down. Over the next few hours, a man and woman were killed in a double homicide in South Austin, and a male cyclist was shot. His injuries were not life-threatening, Mrs. Henderson said. So there you go. That's all that stuff. So, yeah. What about that? So apparently they got that L.A. Serial killer. Was that yesterday or day before yesterday? I can't remember. The gun they found on him matched, ballistics matched up with the gun that was used to kill all those people. Was there like 3 of them or something? 4 of them? I don't know. Bunch of people. So, yeah. Okay. Oh no, here we go. Ukraine war. Ukraine. Mangled folks. Ukraine war. Mood dims in Kiev as U.S. standoff imperils war effort. They're killing the Ukrainians by not helping them. By Jessica Parker, BBC News, Kiev. Ukraine is facing some of its most difficult days since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion. The much-anticipated counteroffensive appears to have stalled, and the U.S. and EU are struggling to agree fresh financial and weapons aid. A package of help from the U.S. has become embroiled in wider congressional squabbles, and the world's attention is diverted by the Israel-Gaza war. What'd I tell you? And it says Republican border demands could derail Ukraine aid. What is wrong with them people? It means that while officials are outwardly positive and a sense of public defiance remains, you can also detect a darker mood. Confidence in victory has become a bit thinner than it was a year ago, says Irina, who is with her husband Alexander on Kontrakova Square in the Ukraine capital. Okay, you said some words. Okay, these are words, these names. I hope they don't sue me for mispronouncing them. I mean, we're only broadcasting over there. I'm sorry. She starts to cry, recalling life before Russia's full-scale invasion. We were walking now on this square, remembering how we celebrated New Year here a few years ago. There was a symphony orchestra playing here, and it was so beautiful. They have a picture of them, too. Dressed up. And here's the thing. It's not all Ukraine's fault that it's stalled, because it's wintertime. It's wintertime, and it gets bad there. Nothing you could do about that. They're all bundled up and everything, got helmets and winter coats on and everything else. Their winter's a lot rougher than ours right now. Just wanted to let you know that. What's all this other stuff? Oh, boy. So MTG got her book out. Let's finish this. Would like very much to return to our. We'd like very much this to return to our lives, and for Ukraine to win. We really need help from abroad because it's very hard for us. President Volodymyr Zelensky abruptly canceled a virtual meeting with U.S. lawmakers on Tuesday. No official reason had been given, but it came ahead of a possible Senate vote on Wednesday on an aid package that looks doomed to fail. The $105 billion spending bill includes $61 billion for Ukraine and most of the rest of Israel, Taiwan, and the U.S. southern border, but Republicans look set to vote against it after the meeting that was due to feature Mr. Zelensky. Via video link, descended into bickering over the border measures. Several lawmakers walked out. Ukraine's ambassador to the U.S., Oksana Makarova, I got that right. Oh, boy. Insisted there were still grounds for cautious optimism while conceding we are not yet where we would like to be. Can't you? I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated with this government, Republicans. I can't believe the stonewalling day in and day out. And everything that they stonewall is meant to help people. Everything help everything. I just like, don't you get it? Don't you MAGA people get it? None of them, not one Republican gives two shits about you. Not one. Not one, not even a half of one. Not a quarter one, not an eighth, 16th, 32nd, not 64th. I don't care. They do not give a shit about you. Nothing. God, it makes me so mad. Republicans just don't care. You shove a corporation at them, oh yeah, they're all for that. More money in their pockets because they're trading. What do they call that? Trading ahead of time? Stock exchange? Insider trading? Oh yeah, it's rampant there. It's rampant there. You think anybody's going to stop it? I imagine Democrats are doing it too. But the thing is, at least the Democrats are working and trying to help people. Trying to help regular people. Trying to help people. Trying to help democracy spread. You know, there was not too long ago, old man Bush was accused of nation building by going into Iraq and everything else or whatever. Where was it? He went, I don't know. He went somewhere. Maybe he went crazy. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. Nation building. Republicans used to be accused of that, nation building. Not no more. Not since old Peachhead got in the damn picture. I can't believe these people are so brainwashed, so cult-like. Go drink the lemonade, please. Go drink the goddamn lemonade. God. Hurry up. I got 30 seconds. I'm so disgusted. Not one freaking dime to help anybody. But they're willing to separate families down there in the southern border. All right, so, hey, it's time's up. Hey, it's a pretty good show, eh? I just went crazy. So I'm going to say goodbye to these people, and I'm going to say goodbye to you, okay? So you guys have a good day, and I hope you really enjoy yourself. And where am I going here with this? Oh, boy. Crazy.